Fantasticamania 2013 was the third annual Fantasticamania event co-promoted between Japanese organisation New Japan Pro Wrestling and Mexican Pro Wrestling organisation Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, which actually translates to the World Wrestling Council. As I said, this was the third annual event. All 3 days, the 18th, 19th and 20th of January, took place in the Kurikan Hall in Tokyo, Japan. 3 days, 3 cards. Now, unfortunately, just a couple of days before the event, the new Mystico was unfortunately pulled from the event. This was due to a recurrence of his shoulder injury. Actually, a couple of days before that, he was cleared to wrestle. Unfortunately, in a non-televised event, he injured himself again. However, I said there was three cards, and I've got the results. It says 7 matches for the 18th of January. So Tama Tonga and Titan defeat Euphoria and Okamura in a tag team match after 8 minutes and 17 seconds. Then Rey Scorpion, Tomohiro Ishii and Yujiro Takahashi defeated Bushi, Diamante and Ryusuke Taguchi after just 8 minutes and 29 seconds. Then it was a special singles match. Rush defeated Yoshihashi, and that was after 11 minutes and 8 seconds. Then in another 6-man tag team match, Taichi, Takamichinoku, Volador Jr. defeated La Mascara Dorada and Maximo, and that was after 9 minutes and 38 seconds. And then another 6-man tag team match saw Gedo, Jado and Mephisto defeat Atlantis, who was subbing on these dates for Mystico, Jushin Liger and the Tiger Mask 4, and that was after 11 minutes 21 seconds. Then the next match was a singles match, and Prince Devitt defeated Dragon Rojo Jr. after 10 minutes 21 seconds. That's a match I would like to see. Then the main event for the opening day of Fantasticamania 2013 saw the Black Cat Memorial Tag Team match. Hiroshi Tanahashi and La Sombra defeated Mysterioso Jr. and Shinsuke Nakamura, and that was after 13 minutes and 41 seconds. Then moves on to the next date, January the 19th. We have another 7 matches. We have Maximo and Tama Tonga defeated Suzukum, which is Taichi and Takamichinoku, tag team match after 10 minutes and 7 seconds. Second match was another 6-man tag team match, saw Gedo, Jado and Mysterioso Jr. defeating Jushin Thunder Liger, Tiger Mask 4 and Titan. Then the next match was another tag team match, Mephisto and Okamura defeating Diamante and Mascara Dorada. That was after 9 minutes and 38 seconds. Then the next 4th match was yet another 6-man tag team match, 6-man tag heavy in these couple of days. Dragon Rojo Jr., Tomohiro Ishii and Yoshihashi defeated Bushi, Prince Devitt and Ryusuke Taguchi. That was after 9 minutes and 29 seconds. Then in the 5th match, a singles match, Atlantis defeated Euphoria, and that was after just 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Then in the penultimate event match for the second day, it was Kazuchika Okada, Rey Scorpion and Volador Jr. defeating Hiroshi Tanahashi, La Mascara and Rush, and that was after 10 minutes and 44 seconds. Then in the main event, it was a title match, singles match for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Yes, New Japan Pro Wrestling has an Intercontinental Championship. It's very recently been introduced just last year, and the reigning defending champion going into the match, Shinsuke Nakamura, won, defeating La Sombra to retain his championship after 13 minutes and 29 seconds. Then the third and final day of Fantasticamania, and apparently these shows have gone down very well in Japan, and I'm sure they'll go down very well in Mexico when they're shown. Like I said, all of these took place at the Kurikan Hall, and the final day's card had 6 matches, with Taichi defeating Maximo in the singles match after 8 minutes 40 seconds. In a 12-man Torneo Cybernetical elimination match, Tomohiro Ishii defeated Bushi, Diamante, Gedo, Gado, Jushin Liger, Mascara Dorada, Mysterioso Jr., Okamura, Tiger Mask 4, Titan and Yoshihashi, and that was after 19 minutes and 41 seconds. Then in the third match, a singles match, Rush defeated Rhea Scorpion after 9 minutes and 38 seconds. Rush is getting really popular in Japan, really getting a lot of credit for his work. He's a great worker. Check some of his stuff out. He is, honestly, listening to a few podcasts about Lucha Libre and Japanese wrestling. He really is getting to be a big star over in Japan. He works for Cmll actually mostly. Now the fourth match was also another title match. It was a title match on the card. This was a singles match for the NWA World Historic Welterweight Championship. Now this is a CMLL Championship because they're in the Lucha Libre Championship, Lucha Libre title, but unfortunately I must point out that the NWA does not recognise any of the titles that CMLL has that they call NWA. They no longer, for a few years now, do not recognise any NWA association with these titles. I just want to make that clear before I get a lot of comments saying that these are not real NWA titles. They were originally real NWA titles. But anyway, in the match for the NWA Historic Welterweight Championship, La Sombra defeated Dragon Rojo Jr. to win that championship after 11 minutes and 58 seconds. And then another match for another title, a CML title, so the Mexican National Light Heavyweight Championship, and this time the title was retained as La Mascara, who was the champion, defeated Volador Jr. after 14 minutes and 40 seconds to retain the title. Then, to cap it all off, to end Fantasticamania 2013, it was yet another 6-man tag team match. Also, always really trying to get as many guys into the, as you can see though, going through these, they're trying to get as many guys into the event as they can, but you can tell it was recurring cast on this wrestling festival. And the 6-man tag team match to cap it all off, it was Atlantis, Hiroshi Tanahashi and Prince Devitt defeating Euphoria, Kazuchika Okada and Mephisto. That was after 9 minutes and 58 seconds. As I said, that event seems to have gone down very well in Japan. I've checked out a few websites. The event seemed to go very well. Third annual Fantasticamania. CMLL and New Japan Pro Wrestling, I would say, are the two most open companies in professional wrestling in terms of working with other promotions. New Japan Pro Wrestling has the annual Tokyo Dome on January the 4th. We saw that this year. There was only a couple of other companies' wrestlers in it, like Keiji Muto and Akebono from All Japan, but these two companies very well open to working with other promotions, which at this day and age of professional wrestling is extremely well received by the fans of all the promotions they work for. It seems to have gone down well. Fantasticamania, I'm getting reports that it was really good, decent events. Like I said, Rush is becoming a huge star in Japan. He's been over several times in the last few months alone. Everybody's raving about it, but that was the results. Fantasticamania 2013, Kurikan Hall. Very quickly to end, I'll give you the attendances. Kurikan Hall's not a huge hall. It didn't say whether these are all sold out, because I'm not entirely sure the capacity of the place. But on the 18th of January there was attendance of 1,650. January 19th there was 1,750, and third and final day, so the biggest attendance on January the 20th, 1,950. So that's good. I really hope they redo Fantasticamania next year, because the last couple of years, as I said, this has been the third annual event. The last couple of years, and including this one, seems to have gone down extremely well with the Japanese fans and the Mexican fans of New Japan Pro Wrestling and CMLL, Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre.